Welcome back, everybody. We're going to continue with our lesson for today. Remember, Tom and Jerry are at the gym and they're working out with their trainer.
Ooh.
They're doing these different kinds of exercises, right? They're doing bench presses and push-ups
and chin-ups
and curls, all sorts of stuff. And that's a good way to work out. And I think they're smart here because the trainer is guiding them through this. And because of that, they probably won't be as likely to get hurt.
Oh, yeah. That's very important. A trainer will help you so you don't do something incorrectly and really hurt yourself. Well, the trainer shows how strong he is. Remember, he's huge. So he does kind of show off in front of the guys. Jerry says, we'll start our next workout while you put away the weights. Well, the trainer doesn't want to put away the weights. He's in charge. He wants the boys to put away the weights. And that's why he says, hey. And Jerry gets excited. He says, our last exercise, dips.
That's an interesting kind of exercise. Dip, as the verb, means you kind of start high, and then you go down, and then you come back up, okay? And lots of times you might dip food in some kind of sauce. If you're eating jiaozi or dumplings, you will dip that jiaozi or dumpling in your sauce, and then you'll chomp it right on down. It will be oh so tasty.
Yum.
So this is a special kind of exercise. I think they just kind of dip their bodies down and then come back up again. It builds some of their muscles.
It might also be called a squat, which helps you practice your thigh muscles or exercise them and make them stronger. They're kind of hard to do and they hurt after you've done a couple of them. That's why Jerry starts complaining. Tom thinks they're easy. He's probably done them a lot, but not Jerry. He goes, all right, it's my turn. If it's your turn to do something, it means you're all taking turns. So it's your chance or opportunity to do something that everybody else gets to do. Well, when he starts to do it, he starts making noises like it hurts. Ah, ee, oh, ah. That means your muscle hurts.
Right, so I guess that means you might be doing something that you shouldn't be doing. And he says, or at least Tom says, ooh, that looks like it hurts. Or it seems to me that you are doing something that is causing you to be in pain. So maybe you shouldn't do that anymore. But remember, they're kind of doing this to impress the girls, to give the ladies a good impression. And just at that moment, a girl walks over to them.
Yeah, I think she hears Jerry make all those noises, and she's concerned or worried about him. She says, are you all right? Hey, maybe Jerry's kind of good looking, maybe he's handsome, and she's trying to flirt with him. So she wants to show that she cares about him and says, are you all right?
Well, maybe she's a hottie herself,
Ooh.
because remember, she asks him, are you all right? And he says, well, I am now. So that means he wasn't all right before, but when she came over, he thought, ooh la la, a hot girl. I'm okay now, no problem. And then he introduces himself. He says, I'm Jerry, nice to meet you.
And she introduces herself and says, Lucy, that's her first name. She says, do you want to get some water? So she's really cute. She's trying to help him and show what a nice girl she is.
Jerry likes that suggestion. He says, sure, let's go. Let's go get some water and refresh ourselves. And then maybe we can have a chat while we're sipping on that water. That sounds like a good reason to join an exercise club. You might meet a really hot guy or a hot girl.
Someone to date. Well, Tom sees all of this happening and he says, I guess it all worked out in the end. In the end is a phrase we use to talk about the result of something that you've just done. Or maybe you've been through a long process and in the end things worked out. You made a lot of progress or had some success. Maybe you studied for a test, but in the end it was worth it because you got 100%. In the end here is our shortcut for you. Let's take a closer look.
shortcut for you.
And then, Mary said Tom was really angry.
What happened after that?
Well, in the end, Mary told Tom she was sorry, and Tom felt much better.
Where were they?
Nowhere. When I say in the end, it means it's the last thing.
Oh, I see. In the end 是最后的意思。
But I do have an interesting story about Harry and his girlfriend.
Great. I love hearing new gossip.
Yeah, but it's really not nice to gossip all the time.
That's true. I tried to stop gossiping so much, but in the end, I'd rather hear the gossip.
Okay, everybody, it's time now to listen to our Chinese teacher, but stay tuned. We'll be back to chat.